It's the final match of round 1. Who will punch the last ticket to round 2? Match 8 starts now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Okay, so as of this recording, it is actually Saturday. For those that may know, yesterday was my birthday, so family wanted to do something special, and they actually took me to a Fab Four tribute show, which is something I had always wanted to do. So unfortunately, never got a chance to do the video yesterday. So, but it's Saturday now. I'm here. Let's do this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's do a good match. Cheers. I have to say this that tribute show was amazing. Other than going to WrestleMania, that was probably one of the coolest things I'd ever been to. Now getting to the match. Obviously, anybody that has seen any of my past videos, you probably know who I'm rooting for. So, saying who I'm picking to win is probably irrelevant. And fortunately, I was able to avoid all spoilers before this, so we'll find out what goes down.
Welcome back to the
I have to say,
it's the Team League. I'm Christian Harloff.
Hey, I'm Josh McCouga.
I love me some Nerds Watch, but this was just a crummy, terrible draw that they got in this tournament. I mean, this was just insane. I mean, to put them up against McWeeny and Levine, this is just
nice run against Wolves of Steel, but unfortunately short.
Yeah,
but you've been here before. You've been in these tournaments before.
And the funny thing about it, all this is, if Christian had just been in the tournament with Schmoes, this match would have never happened. Not in the first round anyway, so guess what, Christian? I blame you.
But today we've got
The
two
end.
healthy competitors. I mean, above the line who we've never seen before. Nerds Watch, who they surprise every time out.
Well, the Nerds Watch has really.
The other funny thing yesterday is I got into a argument about somebody who got on me for saying that I wasn't a fan of the Wildberries team with McCouga and Dewberry, and they were like, "Oh, you're just some, some worm. You don't like, innocent dumb humor." And I'm like, I do innocent dumb humor on my videos. Does that mean you like me? And he didn't really seem to have an answer for that. How ironic.
They are 2-1, and they were that close, Josh, that close to taking on the Patriots for the titles at the Collision, but they came up short.
It doesn't have anything to do with
now, Sam Levine and Drew
dumb humor. I do dumb humor in every single one of my videos. It just came off as poor sports.
I mean,
going in,
with McCouga on there, I already heard him talk about, you're bummed, and they still think they're going to go big places, and that's fine, but I'm sticking to my guns. I'm not a fan of the team. The end. That's all you got to say.
Well,
If you don't like it, too bad. Oh well.
Never sleep on Sam Levine, because Sam Levine's losses.
I'm sure many people out there don't like the Patriots. What's the difference? It's a team. You either like a team or you don't.
Mark Riley, Mark Ellis, and Clark Wolf. Those are all some of the.
You don't have to like every single team that's in Schmoedown.
For a championship or
won the championship. Correct. So Sam Levine is one of the best in the league, and he took Dan Murrell to the limit here. So so you have Sam Levine paired up with Drew McWeeny on paper,
yes,
could be devastating. But we've seen on paper supposed
Needless
to
to
be
say,
good.
also,
Listen,
I'm hoping that I
you
fare
put Kevin
much
Durant on the
better
Golden State
in
Warriors and they win a championship. This could be
this
the super
round
team. This could be the big
than
team.
Well, we're gonna see, and
previous
there's
match.
a lot of nice
Honestly,
talk between the two of these
I don't even think
teams
I've even
here.
posted the last match onto the
The
Fan
Ultimate
Reaction League, and
Schmoedown movie trivia team
as bad as I
competition
did, I don't
is-
even, it's
is
even
kind
worth
of,
it.
Interesting place for both of us. I've been here before, but that was a long time ago.
I mean,
in a
I think
different version
I'll probably
of
do it
you
eventually, but
are
I'm
here
gonna
for the first
just
Yeah, this
I'm gonna
is a
try
big
and
deal
just
for
sneak
me.
it
I
in
mean,
there without
the
anybody seeing
the
it.
Ultimate Schmoedown, the tournaments are a yearly thing now. They're something that fans look forward to. I love them as a fan, and so now I get to play in my first one.
This team is nothing short of magic happening that it came to be. There were threats that I would be
That's
paired up with
just-
lots of other people.
That's sure
including
intimidation right
Rachel,
there.
who we're going up against today, among several others, and for various reasons, it just didn't work out. But I knew that it was all leading up to something great.
Is Drew gonna
And this
talk?
Right here is
'Cause that was like the whole
We are
point of this.
here to prove ourselves again,
this
to
team.
prove that we still have the
I don't like to do a lot of
resolve,
talking.
that the
I
Patriots
like to have
are
somebody
still
do
the
my talking
champs.
for me.
I begrudgingly respect them.
Is he gonna
They're
talk?
Still in our targets.
When I saw the
Oh, there he is. He's talking.
interview that you did with Christian, it was an immediate reaction. It was like, yes, that is the fit that I've been looking for. I think our strengths match. I think the knowledge that we have kind of overlaps in the right ways. And I'm excited to go in there and dominate this tournament now.
This is where we continue on our path. This is where we, pull ourselves up, do a great job. It's not going to be easy. McWeeny, Sam, these guys are tough competitors. It's too bad we had such a tough match for our first match back off of a loss, but that just fuels our fire, I think.
Ken and Rachel, your Nerds Watch, great competitors, good people both. But I don't know. I think luck may be on our side today.
I've watched Sam compete in a lot of different arenas, and he's
I really
been
hope Kenny can
successful
hold
and
his
tough
own.
in every
That's
one
the
of them.
one thing I'm
Drew
fearing
McWeeny,
about.
the
When you're
Godfather,
playing
may have been
two
an anointed champ too soon.
really good players
That
like
just means
Drew
his time
and a
still may
Sam.
be coming. We know what we're up
Ken, you need to
against,
step your
but
game
that's
up.
what we
I hope
want.
you do, but
We are here
that's a.
to prove
It's,
we belong.
speaking of tall order,
A lot of nice words, a lot of determination. Obviously, the Nerds Watch a little soured by the loss at the collision, but they are determined to get back to the Patriots and take on those guys for the championship. And above the line, saying essentially the same thing, that they want to prove themselves, that they are going to go in here, work together, work on those strengths, because Sam Levine is really good on the mic. Drew McWeeny never pretends that he wants to be good on the mic.
No.
He just zips out, plays the game, but he has always said he wants to be with someone who is good on the mic, and together they can fill in the kind of the gaps that they're missing. So this is going to be a very exciting team.
hello,
Like
Mr.
the
Spire.
Godfather, he may not exactly be a man of many
there.
words, but the words
There we
that
go.
he says are usually powerful.
All right, so there you go. There is the tail of the tape. You have the Nerds Watch,
Movies, Julia
Oscar
Roberts
movies. You
Really
have
cool. Yeah, that's
Julia
good.
Roberts movies just for Ken Knapsack.
70s, 80s, 90s,
And
actually.
wearing
Funnier
costumes.
than you.
Cool. And then you've got above the line. You've got
Funnier
70s
than you.
movies,
I
80s
challenge that
movies,
ruling.
Action movies.
You ain't funnier
And
than me.
just being funnier than anyone
Wrong.
else in the room. All right, here we go. So are you ready to go, Josh McCool?
I am ready, Christian Arlen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Get that
Three
thing.
You're not
rounds
funny.
in the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Sorry, Sam.
Introducing first, making
I'm
their
comedy's best unkept
Schmoedown
secret.
team debut.
LOL.
The inglorious one, Sam Levine, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, above the line.
Blazers, jeans, beards, my goodness.
Drew looks very weird coming out in music like that. I wonder if he
Like
feels
Blazers
weird
in
too.
1985 John Cusack.
Oh yeah,
Real
I like
nice.
that. I like that. I mean, the two of these guys could be scary. Boy,
I tell you what.
I would be scared at any team sitting next, looking over at Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny. Gotta be
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And their opponents.
There's Roka saying things that aren't true.
Just can't stay face, can he?
Nope.
Representing the Nerds Watch. With a
Representing the
record
Nerds Watch.
of
The
2
Nerds
wins,
Watch.
1 defeat. They are the number 5 ranked contenders, Rachel, the Crusher, Cushing, and the Pit
Damn it, I
Boss,
forgot to get my
Ken
crushed soda.
Knapsack, the
Shows you how quick I wanted to do this, though. I didn't get a chance to prepare myself. Did I?
Coming from Castle
Hello,
Rock.
Ken. Hello, Rachel.
They are dressed in all black.
He's all ready. There's
Yeah.
the Crusher bringing out the Wolf.
She's-
Together, a lot of
they're all
respect.
Ken
all
pose.
Yeah,
business, dude.
not a flashy entrance today. More of just like down to business. Let's get at it. Rachel Cushing. Oh, there's the crush.
There you go.
Smokes
Waiting
it
for
up.
the crush.
Atta girl.
Now, I think that what Rachel
Yeah.
Cushing has really come into her own. Normally,
Yeah.
remember, she wasn't part of it. She didn't just
No.
like there was nothing to it. And then she comes in here. She's very comfortable now.
Yes.
All
She
right.
knows her stuff.
All right, guys, so here's how
Purely
it's going to work.
show the
Round
logo.
number one is going to work like this. The competitors are going to have 8 questions, all worth 1 point apiece, 15 seconds to answer the question. When it is their time to reveal their answer, they are going to show it to the camera and say it at the same time. Also, remember the JTE rule. Remember the challenge rule. If you need further explanations into both of those rules, please ask. Otherwise, let's get ready to go. Rachel, Ken, are you guys ready?
Ready?
We're ready.
Sam, Drew, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
All right, here we go. Time to
Please
go
hope I can do
round
better
number
than last
one
match.
here. All right, category of fantasy sci-fi. Which actor plays Zorg in The Fifth Element?
What do you ever think what the sixth element is?
I don't know, but I know that you would know Zorg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Big
love this
fifth
film.
element.
Yep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gary Oldman.
Pens down, and Rachel Cushing.
Gary Oldman?
That's correct for 1 point. Drew.
Gary Oldman.
That's correct. Ken.
Gary Oldman.
Correct. Sam.
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg. Gary Oldman.
There you go. All right.
Yay, I have matched my
Well,
last
two, two,
match.
two.
All right,
All
next
right.
up.
1.
Your second question here in the first round, comic book movies. Who directed 2005's Fantastic Four?
Good movie.
Those
It's
are
not
good
good.
directors.
You know, it's more entertaining than the recent
Comic book movies I'm a little
yeah,
bit better at
yeah,
when it
it's,
comes to
it's
that.
still
Not good.
too many rocks, too many flames.
I agree. 5, 4,
Tim Story.
2,
Not to be confused
1.
with Toy
Pens down.
Story.
Drew.
Tim Story.
That's correct. Ken.
No, I don't have the right answer, but Bryan Singer's not a good director for a lot of things.
Oh, that's fine. Sam Levine.
I thought it was John Rocca, but I just remember he's never done anything.
Ah!
Yes!
Alrighty, taking shots. Taking shots.
Yahtzee!
All right.
Okay,
Rachel,
I'll concede. That wasn't too bad, Sam.
Tim Story. So
You
John
get some funny
Rachel
points
and
from me
Drew
there.
Get it, but I think Sam wins that round over the outlaw. All right, here we
I
go.
honestly thought
Next,
Tim Story was a made-up name.
next question. Here we go. Horror/thriller. Who
Oh,
plays
nope.
Jessica Martin, a teacher who gets held hostage in her own home in the 2004 crime thriller Cellular?
Horror, not my thing.
Cellular. You ever
What do
seen
you
it?
call them? Cellular phones?
Yeah, you ever get a cellular phone? It's like a Zakamora cellular phone. You know those
A
things?
mobile device.
Mobile.
Jessica
mobile.
Martin.
5,
I will
4,
say that Jessica
3,
Martin is
2,
done
1.
by
Ken Knapsack.
Jessica
That's
Alba.
a horrible category. Uma Thurman's one of my favorite actors.
That is incorrect. All right, Sam Levine.
Oh, Cinderman, where are you going to run to? Kim Basinger.
That's correct.
Wow.
And Rachel.
I said Jennifer Lopez.
That's incorrect. Drew.
I was wrong. I had Jessica Alba.
Oh, so
Oh,
glorious.
I had the
Wow.
same answer as
That
Drew
one.
did.
Evans is magnificent in that film.
4-3. I think
These
this
were
has been
equally
Sam
dumb.
Levine's
Real
second
knowledge from the
cellular
beard.
question
Yeah.
that he's gotten in his
Oh,
Sorry,
career.
Drew.
jeez.
That's the
Trying to be
second
fun.
question I think Sam
Shockingly,
Levine's gotten.
he still has a landline.
Yeah,
Who
all
knew?
right, here we go. Next
All
one.
right, comedies. You'll find the character of Stanley Ipkiss in what 1990s comedy?
Stanley Ipkiss movies.
This is a good 1990s.
Absolutely.
I'm a big fan. As Ace would say, I'm a big fan. Huge fan.
Huge.
Oh,
fan.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mask.
Hands down, please. Sam.
That would be the mask.
That would be correct. Rachel.
I blanked.
Okay, Drew.
I completely blanked on that for a second.
Right actor,
was
wrong
one of those-
movie, liar, liar.
Harry movies.
So above the line, taking a
Wow, okay.
3-point lead
This
here
is
over
big
the
in the
Nerds
second
Watch.
round.
Nerds Watch trying to is struggling right now.
That's
Trying to get their
three
game
or
back
four.
together. All right, here we go.
Drinking a Red Bull.
Next category here.
Long day.
Action adventure. Action adventure. Who plays Dr. Alan Grant, the paleontologist that Hammond invites to help inspect the park in the original Jurassic Park? Cops are not happy with that
Not
question.
happy, mostly
Yeah.
because he's made of dinosaur bones.
Right, and he hates wrestling.
Hates it. Hates it. Hates it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sam
Rachel.
Neill.
Sam Neill.
Correct. Drew.
Sam Neill.
Correct. Ken.
Sam Neill.
Thank you,
And
Chris. You've made these
All right,
questions
there you
much
go.
easier
Yeah,
than the
there
last
you go.
match.
8-5.
Thank
feel it.
you.
I
Eight
can
5,
see it.
3-point lead for above the line.
I'm not wanting
All
to
right,
pull my
so
hair
you're
out with
rocking above
these.
the rim
Next
there.
question, guys.
All right, in animated, who provided the voice of Mulan in Disney's Mulan?
Say that again.
Mulan.
No, but in
I
Disney.
know about every other character in that movie except
And
who plays the main
5,
character.
4, 3, 2, and
Nope.
1. Down, pens down, please. Drew.
That would be Ming Na Wei.
That would be correct. Ken.
I never saw it.
Okay. Sam.
She also goes by just Ming Na.
That is also correct. Rachel.
Said Michelle Yeoh.
Wow. 10
Can't
5.
believe it.
Wow, this is
Above the
becoming-
line is
above the
starting
line.
to tap on those
Shoot.
points, and
They
the
are
Nerds
coming
Watch
in hot.
trying to get themselves together. Okay, here we go. The Oscar movies category. Who
Oh, boy,
played
Oscar.
Emperor Marcus Aurelius in Gladiator? One of my favorites of all time.
Of course.
Gladiator, like as they say in the South. Gladiator.
Is that how they do it?
That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
Anyway. 5. Yeah. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Ken Napstar.
Joaquin Phoenix?
That is incorrect. Sam.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Rachel.
Richard Harris.
That's correct.
correct.
I did the same thing they did. It's Joaquin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Rachel, break
That's
breaking
huge
up.
for
That's a
Nerds
big
Watch there.
pull.
Wow.
Needed that. Needed that.
You was listening.
All right,
Yeah.
so, all right, here we go, guys.
And finally, in dramas.
Drama for your mamas.
Dramas.
Save the
Come on.
drama for your mama.
Who played Michael Keaton's best friend and lawyer, Jake, in Birdman?
Oh, I never saw
Oh.
Birdman.
Birdman. Not to be confused with the Birdmans, my neighbor.
In
growing up.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
They're nice people?
Yeah, Angela and Dave Birdman.
Would you say it on the air if they were?
No, of course, they're very nice people.
5, 4,
J.K. Rowling? Who knows?
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Sam.
Is it Zach Galifianakis?
That's correct.
Wow.
Rachel.
Edward Norton.
That's incorrect. Drew.
I did not have it.
Ken.
I couldn't get in time.
Wow, only Sam
Wow.
gets
Sam
a
Levine.
11-6.
Last two
What a
questions,
Well,
man.
It was a
We're at
struggling
8.
round
That's
for
much
Nerds
better
Watch
than
and
the last
above the
showing.
line, proving that maybe on paper they are as good
Again,
as they seem.
thank
11
you, Chris, for those
here
easier
as we get
answers
into
and
round
questions.
number 2. The competitors will get a chance to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category they don't like, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice, and they'll have to choose whatever their opponents choose for them. Each question will be worth 2 points apiece, unless
As far as
they
the
go to
first
multiple,
round
each
goes,
question will be worth 1
yeah,
point.
it went pretty
6
much as I
questions
expected it would
you can
go,
steal from
and
opponents in
that's
this round. 30
unfortunately
seconds
because
for the question. All right, so above the line, you guys have
the wrong
lead. Would
team
you
is
like to
up.
go first or second?
We'll go second.
You're gonna go second.
Oh,
All right, so
deferment.
the Nerds Watch will get a chance to go first here. Ken, give it a good spin, please.
Tough for Ken to spin with 94 lanyards around his neck.
please
That was
something
solid
good.
spin, Ken.
Nerds Watch seem
Really
to be a little
nice,
off.
Ken.
They need
I tell you
a
what,
good second
They need a
round.
little energy. They need some.
Yeah.
They need some beyond the wall magic.
They're looking
here.
for Oscars here
They need
for
some
Rachel
dragon
Cushing.
glass.
They're looking for
Uh-oh.
Oscars. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Just avoids opponent's
Now,
choice. Rachel Cushing.
I
That wheel
would do
seems
well
to
in
be
that
spinning
70s
much,
show,
much
but I wouldn't do
nicer.
70s.
Because Drew McWeeny
Didn't seem to be a
thinking of the
stiff
40s,
spin.
can do well with
It
that.
has been.
We're going to spin
You're
again.
gonna spin
It's a
again.
good call. It's a good
So
call.
they've been
Give it
adjusting
a good
it.
spin there, Ken.
Ken's trying to get away from
Not
it.
sure if you can notice by Ken, but he's been to over 5,000 Comic Cons. That's
Yeah, he's been to a lot.
he's been to somewhere.
Yes,
around
when you
5,000.
saw that, you probably heard about
Yeah.
10,000 Nerds Watch fans screaming.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
spin. Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
oh my goodness.
Other side of the wheel.
Oh.
The other side of the
Been
wheel.
flirting with that thumbs
It lands
down.
on classics. It lands on classics.
Well,
So they avoid opponent's
listen,
choice here.
But Cushing knows her classics.
She does.
Good luck with
Just-
those
I think
classics,
the stress is
Ken.
on for the two of them. All right, here we
Yeah,
go, guys.
there we
6
go.
questions in the world of classics.
Not many
Who
Star
plays the
Wars
title
masks in
role
that
the
category, I'm sure.
1955 film Mr. Roberts.
We're going to take multiple choice.
Is it A, John Wayne, B, Cary Grant, C, Jack Lemmon, D, Henry Fonda?
Henry Fonda.
That's correct.
Wow, give him a
Henry Fonda,
point. Give him a
1
point. They're
All right.
crawling back here.
All right, here we go.
Kristen.
In Gone with the Wind, what is the name of the plantation where Scarlett O'Hara grew up and where
Tara.
There you go. 2 more
There
points.
you go.
All right.
She knows her Gone with the Wind.
Who played the title character in the 1960 historical epic Spartacus?
Kirk Douglas.
2 points. Tie game here.
She said it twice. We'll
Tie
give it to
game.
her on the second time around.
All right. In what film does Orson Welles play black market dealer Harry Lime?
We're going to multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, The Third Man, B, Touch of Evil, C, The Stranger, D, The Magnificent Ambersons?
Touch of Evil?
That's incorrect. That's correct.
Wow, Drew McWeeny
Steal by
coming
Drew
in.
McWeeny here.
That's the
Big
last
steal.
thing they
That's
needed.
the problem, is that Rachel is very strong, but she is just
But
as strong.
classics is tough.
It is. All right, here we go. Next question. What future Hollywood star played 12-year-old Velvet Brown in the 1944 horse racing drama National Velvet?
Elizabeth Taylor.
2 points.
Wow,
Taking their
National
first lead
Velvet.
there. Taking their
As
first
George
lead.
Costanza once said, if I could ensconce myself in velvet, I would.
All right, here we go. This is your last question here. Last question. A streetcar named Desire is set in what city?
New Orleans.
2 points. All right,
there they
so
go.
it's not a bad round there. I mean, they've got
It's not a
three
bad
wins.
round, but they
They've
still
got a
got,
hope. They've got a hope that above
they're
the
not
line
up by a whole lot.
choice here.
Opponent's choice, but
Any
even
decent
then, there's not much
category,
weakness there in the wheel. Sam might not
Drew
be
and
able to
Sam
bench
can
press
really
much,
put
but
this way.
weakness on the wheel does not translate. Yeah, I'm taking a little shot there, Sam.
All right, here we go. Next.
Press the wheel. Not asking you for a spot anytime soon.
Drew and
All right.
Sam.
That's a spin.
That's a spin.
That's a
Drew's
spin.
too strong anyway.
I
You know,
know,
weak spin is a
I
good
know.
spin. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No,
few
man.
minutes.
Game
That's the
over.
choice.
Hey, listen, classics are gone.
Yeah.
That's the death nail right there.
Hey, you can hear,
You can see
hear
in
the
the
banter.
determinant, yeah.
Now you can see the desperate.
What do you got?
Okay, 70s.
70s.
Wow,
All right.
70s. Okay.
70s
That's the interesting
movies.
thing
All right,
about
here we go,
those
guys.
two,
6
that they don't
Is
questions
that
in
Drew
the-
McWeeney's
each
major
really
in
have
college?
a
He's pretty good in it. I think he goes against
a
you. And he just
combined
right on the table.
strength,
Yeah.
so
Here we go, guys.
we're gonna end
What
up
was
having
the
to
name
take
of the
just
psychotic
one of their
serial
own
killer in the
strengths and see
vigilante
where they go
crime
from there.
film, Dirty Harry.
The Scorpio.
2 points.
Ah.
2 points there. 15-14. All right.
The crowd is
Yep.
worried. They're rooting for Nerds Watch.
All right. In Blazing Saddles, what seems to be the last name of everybody in the town of Rockridge?
Johnson.
2 points.
Wow, there they go.
16-15. All right.
They're conferring,
is
but I feel
now
like they're not
looking
even,
bleak.
They're just
They both
speaking
know it.
without words.
All right. What film stars James Brolin, Sam Waterston, and O.J. Simpson as 3 astronauts who are forced to take part in
I
a
even know
fake
this
Mars
one.
landing?
I even know this.
Capricorn 1.
2 more points.
Wow,
Oh my
jeez,
goodness, this
Pete.
is the stun in the crowd here. Stun in the crowd.
Even
All right.
John Roca's impressed.
Yeah. Who played the title character in 1971's Shaft?
Richard Roundtree.
2 more points.
Yes.
Wow, above
Not
the
a
line.
big fan of
Damn
square
straight.
They
trees.
took their lead
Not a
right
round
back.
tree kinda guy.
In the 1977 adventure film The Deep, what was the object of everyone's scuba diving underwater search?
There were little vials of morphine.
That is correct. We'll take that. That's the treasure they were looking for. All right, there we go. All right, and your final
you what.
question. Final question here. So it is now 15-22. They have been destructive in the
This has
70s
been
category.
tough.
Last one. Who directed the 1970s horror classic Suspiria?
Dario Argento.
2 points.
Wow,
All right.
man.
So
That was
Never
all
even
this
heard
for
of
money.
that.
That one I did not know.
what
Oh my God.
a round there.
That is-
9-point lead
This
for
is-
above the line.
This is almost an insurmountable task here.
Ay,
Nerds
ay,
Watch is gonna have to
ay.
have a very strong third round here.
I was not able to see anybody else's reaction video so far, obviously, because I didn't want to have the match spoiled for me. But,
Castle Black there.
Yeah, I can't imagine this is gonna.
Round number 3 works like
This
this.
is
The
gonna
competitors
go
will
over
choose
very
three
well in any
numbers
of them.
From 1 to 20. The
Oh,
first one
lordy,
will
lordy,
choose,
lordy.
The second one 3, the third one 5.
Yeah, at least it'll be an entertaining
And
watch.
From each team will choose the 2 and the 3, and then they can confer on the 5. Above the line, please choose 3 of your
Pick 3 numbers. Not that it
We'll go
matters.
with 9,
9,
3,
3.
and 12.
Don't put that much
Multiple
thought into it,
three.
guys.
Big
You're
math.
probably not gonna end up
Nerds
having
watch.
to answer one.
7.
7,
8
8.
and 1.
7, 8, and
Yeah.
1. All right, so the Nerds Watch
Interesting choices.
has to hit all 3 or they will lose via TKO here. So their first, they chose number 7. Chose number 7 here, and that would be in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. Who would like to take the 2-pointer here?
I'll take it.
All right, Ken. So you are going to have number 7 in rom-coms.
He's a romantic guy.
You have to hit this or above the line will win. Category rom-coms. Who plays business-focused Linus Larrabee in 1995's Sabrina?
Harrison Ford.
For 2 points.
Well done,
2
Ken.
points. All right,
That's,
Ken hits it.
he's
Now we
sticking
bounce
around here.
bounce back to Rachel.
Good
Cushing,
job,
and they
Ken.
chose number 8 for their 3-pointer, and that would be 80s movies. 80s movies. All right, Rachel Cushing, name 2 of the 3 actors that played the 3 amigos from the 3 amigos.
Steve Martin. Chevy Chase.
3 points.
There you go.
All right,
They're
so
staying
look at
alive
this. They're
here,
staying
Christian.
alive here, so they have to
staying
hit their
alive.
5-pointer. If they hit their 5-pointer, it will bounce back to above the line, who will then be forced to hit some points on their own. But this is it for the Nerds Watch in the category of dance movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
In the category of
Here
movie
we go
taglines.
again.
Movie taglines. Movie taglines.
Oh,
All right,
you
go.
tricked me.
Here is your 5-point
Stop
question.
tricking us, Christian.
What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer. 5, 4, 3.
JT is a great guy.
2.
Repeat that question.
All right. What 2007 crime drama had the following tagline? There's more than one way to lose your life to a killer. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're going to answer Zodiac.
Correct.
Whoa!
25.
Wow.
24.
Christian, wow.
Stays alive.
Holy
10
cow.
points for the Nerds Watch.
That
What
was
a debate in order to
unbelievable.
get there.
I'll
They
tell you
finally
what,
get there, and
I
now.
didn't kill my wife. I don't care. Unbelievable.
All right, now we go to Above the Line, who has a chance to win it just on their 2-pointer here, and they have chosen category number 9, and that would be in the realm of directors. Directors. All right. So who is going to take the 2-pointer?
I'll do that.
Drew is going to take the 2-pointer. All right, here we go. Drew, what MCU director also directed The Rocketeer?
Oh, Joe Johnson.
And your winner,
Way to build the
ladies and
suspense.
gentlemen, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the Inglorious One, Sam Levine, above the line. You cannot take it away from Nerds Watch,
no.
though. They didn't go out; they went out fighting.
Holy cow! They had a Josh early.
They didn't go out with a whisper.
The third round
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Had
Which is
they-
great.
Nailed all 3.
Yep.
They
But,
did what they had to do in order to try and win. They had a tough first round, even tougher second round when they got 70s.
First
with,
round did him in. I think
First round
you're
did
gonna.
him in.
I think you're gonna hear from Rachel in the interview that there were a couple that she blanked on in the first
Yeah.
round. That I think that they were down by 5 points. I mean, if you look at it, they would just picked up maybe 3 more points. You're forcing above the line to at least go to their 3-point.
Yeah, they
play.
kinda struggled
I
in
think the
round
real
1,
story is
which
above
is
the line
surprising
is the real
because
deal.
based
They're
on
now
how many I got, they
DC
were
movie
definitely
news,
easier
where
questions
Mike
than the
Callan
last
gets
match.
to try to get
So,
a little more revenge here on Drew McWeeny.
Yeah, that was a
because they're
bummer.
going to meet again in the ring. It's going to be DC movie news against Above the Line. That's a tough fight
above
for
the
DC
line,
movie news.
above the line, putting the entire league on blast with that
Yeah.
performance. You know, I mean, we knew going in that these guys were going to be formidable, and they proved that today. Now, listen, I will say, if you're watching, they got their strengths. They got their strengths. They got the categories that they're very good at. But that's not to say that they didn't knock it out of the park.
They
They're
were
very good.
incredible.
Yeah.
It was an incredible performance. All right, but we've seen teams before that had incredible
I know.
first rounds. How they're going to do in the second round. All right, let's go and talk to Emma Fife, who's with both Above the Line and obviously a very sad Nerds Watch.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Emma Fife here with the victorious Above the Line Drew McWeeny, Sam Levine. I think today, finally, we got to see out of you guys what we've been expecting out of both of you as competitors in this league.
Well, it felt good. It was that was the most fun I've had in a match so far, and I think in any of them. So
Absolutely, and that was not as easy as it may have seemed. Ken and Rachel are absolutely 2 incredible players, and we were both blown away about their 5-point question. Neither of us knew would have gotten that one, and they really went into the tank and pulled it out, and that's no small feat.
I feel like both of you guys have been extremely strong competitors in this league, and yet somehow putting your strengths together was sort of magical.
Well, that was the conversation we had before this. Was as we started talking, and I realized,
Magical.
oh, okay,
That
so
seems
you're
to be the
strong,
new
I've got this.
word with
And
these
just
two.
in that first round, it
Magical.
felt like if I didn't know something, Sam did, and so it was a good. Like I feel like this is the right company.
Maybe they should be the
I'm not
Magic
gonna say
Man.
which ones, but there were a few in round 2 that if I weren't sitting next to this man, maybe I wouldn't have gotten right away. I might have needed multiple choice.
Well, I mean, that is the point of the team league, is finding somebody that complements your
face it,
strengths and
above the
brings
line.
out the absolute
That's
best
a weird
in you. And I
name.
think that that's something
What's
we
the
definitely
line that they're
saw
above?
from both of you guys
line?
today. Did it
The
feel
Mendoza
different than
line?
competing in the singles? Were you more confident going in? Were you less
Mason
confident?
Dixie line?
With Drew by my side, I'm
Oh, no.
decidedly more confident.
Well, it was that good feeling of knowing that like you had somebody to turn to in those moments, because there have been questions that I've had up there, and this felt like that was no longer the problem. So
Now, as you say, beating the Nerds Watch was no easy task, though you guys maybe made it look kind of easy there. But coming up next, you guys have DC movie news. You're going to be taking on Adam Gertler and Mike Kalinowski, who, Drew, I believe you have faced in the singles before.
I have indeed, and that'll be quite the match. I'm curious to see how this one shakes out.
Are you now having? Speaking of,
I'm not. This is not a crashing. This is not a to bash. I watched it, and that was a phenomenal match, guys. I wasn't sure if that's the way I wanted it to go, to be facing you guys, but Drew, I tell everyone from that first match we had, you're a machine out there. I'm surprised you don't have a belt with you yet, but I've kind of found my stride too, so I am ready to go with this against both of you guys. This is going to be a team match. I wish you guys the best of luck, but I'm looking forward to it. Shall we, boys?
Same thing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys. Look forward to it.
keeping it classy, Mike Kalinowski.
I love that this league is full of gentlemen.
Keeping
and
it
ladies.
classy.
It's
He
true. I mean,
interrupted an
not
interview.
everyone is gentlemen
No,
and
I mean,
ladies.
That's not what a
Still
good guy does.
Otherwise, everyone else is very decent.
Listen, John Roca's trying to turn over a new leaf. I was thinking of another team that I hope to see you guys take down sometime in the near future. So, congratulations
Who
to
might
both of you
that
gentlemen. I
be?
know we're going to be seeing you guys in
Who
the
might that
singles
be,
in
Emma?
this tournament as
You
well.
can say them.
I'd like to know right now if I can phone a friend during my match. No, I'm getting a no on that. All right,
No.
all right.
No.
You need a
But
phone
I
a
think that you have
phone a
found the friend that you would
don't
want to
need
phone.
a phone a friend.
Stand off camera. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sam and Drew. We will be right back with the very sad but still wonderful Nerds Watch. We are back with Team Nerds Watch, Ken Knapsack, Rachel Cushing, who just didn't quite defeat them today.
We knew going in we had a challenge. We're here to prove ourselves. And in my heart, I think we had a good showing. We started a little wonky, and that's happened sometimes.
Well,
I
that
think
word. I've heard
the
that.
Nerds
I've
Watch
heard that word a
brand
lot.
It's still strong and still is something here, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think my shadow should block out Rachel's sunshine anymore. I clearly had some big whiffs in the first round that put us as a team behind. And if I'm always on about JTE and Jeff's hubris, I have to also be honest with myself and know that today I really failed my partner, and that's just something you have to face.
You didn't, though, really, because you are the one that had your team avoid getting the TKO. I mean, that 5-point question was clutch.
Well, that's one answer of many, and it was a good game. I'm proud of what we did, but I've seen this woman compete so many times up close, and she's still got the singles tournament. She's still got the.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. How are you? Good to see you.
Great, Jay.
How are you? Good to see you.
Oh,
I'm so sorry for you. Listen, you're right. You were the weak link, the dark shadow, the heavy load. So why not come over to someplace better? You can excel more than you already are to heights you've never reached. The Misfits has an opening for you. Now, I know, this connection, but think about it. What
Nerds
you've
Watch
done,
was up
what
here.
Dan is doing, what Stacy
6
is doing.
degrees was
We may even
down
talk to you.
here.
But how about it? Just think about that. Enjoy your evening.
Okay. Rachel.
She can't
yeah.
join 6 degrees. She's Batman. She got the. Wait a minute. Is that Batman?
Then I need to go
Can't even
find
tell.
a cure for Grace.
Crappy video quality I'm watching
So I
right
need
now.
to step
It
aside.
looks like
I
Batman, but
can't make a decision.
probably
You
no.
are,
It.
you are your own competitor, Rach, and I believe your future is still bright. Mine is dim and gray right now, and maybe I've just lost my smile. Maybe I need to grab a lightsaber and go swing it in the garage a few times and get my confidence back. But
You need to watch higher
I won't
because
tell you what to
it
do,
looks
but
like
sometimes big
Batman doing
moves
that thing
lead to
with the cape,
big wins.
but I can't. Yeah.
Any thoughts on Jay Washington's offer, Rachel?
No.
A lot. Not all that I'm going to be able to go into right now. Like I just said, there's a lot to process with this match. But look, I'm going to say this first and foremost. I wouldn't be in the movie Trivia Schmoedown if it wasn't for Ken. So I am not going to let you fall on your sword completely on this one. I didn't do great in round 1. I'm a little mad at myself for that too. I mean, above the line, like, I don't know what you're supposed to do against those guys, and I'm really proud that our round 2s and 3s were as good as they were. As far as going forward, like, I'm going to, but, you know, I've got to pick myself up. I've got to think about, you know, the direction that I want to go in. I do want to be in the singles league. And look, I really admire Brandon, Stacy, and even Jay. Like, they're competitors, and I love what they're doing with their faction. But, like, right now, you know, I just got to focus on me and the Inner Geekdom, the singles tournament, and,
Yeah,
you know,
Inner Geekdom, which
and I will
involves
forever be this
whipping
man's
up
friend and
Jay
grateful for
when
him,
that match
being
comes.
my partner as part of the Nerds Watch.
Well, Rachel, you are an intelligent woman, and we all trust that you will make the decision that is best for you. So, with the fate of the Nerds Watch hanging in the balance and the future of Rachel Cushing uncertain but definitely happening, we turn it back over to you, Josh and Christian.
As you see, you know, you've got Above the Line. Very excited the way that they played. They had some good categories there. They were talking to about DC movie news and what's going to happen next, and you know, Mike Kalinowski even coming in there, and Mike Kalinowski doesn't come in to talk smack. He shook McWeeny's hand and he said, "Let's do it again."
But he interrupted the interview.
So there you go. I'm
Bad guy.
enjoying what I'm seeing so far there. Sam
Good
Levine,
guys
Drew
don't
McWeeny,
interrupt
the real
interviews
deal.
with
And
good
you
guys.
hear Rachel Cushing is she's bummed.
Yeah,
She's
well,
bummed because she's such a good competitor.
She really is.
And you hear it, and they'll be back. We'll see them again. But Rachel Cushing obviously be back because in just a few weeks we're going to see her in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the singles. We'll see you in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the singles. So there's a lot to come here. But the first round of the tournament, it's over. It's done.
Hell of a first
now
round.
we're going to have Above the Line is going to play
That was a long
DC
2
Movie
weeks.
News. Top 10 is going to play Blofeld's Cat. The Wolves of Steel going to play Late to the Party. And then Team Action playing Team Trek. That's your round 2. What a round 2 we've got so far. How's your bracket doing? Go ahead, comment.
How's my
Share
bracket
what you
doing?
think
It
about
was doing
Above
pretty
the
good
Line.
until
New
today.
champs, or let's see how they do in the second round. I'm going to
I
say,
went
Josh Rakuga, we're going to
6
see
out
you
of
in just a
8.
little bit.
Absolutely.
Make sure
It
you
was
go
all
to
said
the
and done
Movie
first
Trivia
round.
Schmoedown Facebook group. Comment, like, share. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown. Full breakdowns on all the matches going on
Yeah, it
this
was
week,
6.
and there have been a ton of
6
them.
out of 8.
Thank you guys so much.
I got the
And
first
now,
one right.
Josh
I got the first
Rakuga
one wrong,
with
and got the
Friendship.
last one wrong.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh Cubser, down here. What's up, guys?
Hey, he's in a different suit.
Good life. Doing a low key fantasy all couch update. Post. Oh, thanks, Cody. You're such a sweetheart.
Wait a
Sweet
minute.
nectar.
That looks
Well,
like my
it's
couch.
Above the Line really came in hot and took out Nerds Watch. Now, Nerd Watch
You
was on a
stole
really
my
hot streak.
couch.
Okay, this is the last one. You know, I could go for one. Thanks. And so good.
Still here.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. And you know, the thing about Above the Line is, and Nerds Watch for the most part, they're middle of the road fantasy teams. But I feel like if you're out there and you're thinking to yourself, well, I have Above the Line, maybe I could convince somebody to trade for somebody bigger, perhaps a top 10,
Still here.
or there are bigger teams out there that are up to score more points than Above the Line and Nerds Watch, but they have the clout of the name. I would trade for them. They're going to score you between 25 and 30 points a game because they take it all the way to the end. That's the most important part of the Team Schmoedown and fantasy, because you want them scoring all the points. You don't want them TKOing and KOing everybody. It eliminates points, opportunities. Take it to the bank. Go to schmoedown.com. Talk to Frank Janish. That's too much water!
Good. You deserved it. Alright. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate, a little sad. JTH is very bummed out by the result. And just all the post-interview. I mean, to think that my beloved Nerds Watch could possibly come to an end. I mean, come on. No. Can't happen. Look at this shirt. Look at this. This shirt that I've worn every time up until this one, unfortunately. I mean, we don't want this to end. Come on. This is a great shirt. We can't have this go for naught. I mean, seriously. I think I'm literally the only person that owns this shirt. Literally. I think I've told that story before. I bought this shirt like the minute it came out, and 24 hours later, it was no longer on the Schmoedown page for T Public. So I don't know how many people got the shirt. It might have just been me. So yeah, I'm even more special than I was before. So yeah, unfortunately, Nerds Watch is out. Above the line. Above the line, I mean, they played really great. And now they move on to play DC Movie News. Got an idea where that match might end up. But yeah, a bunch of very interesting round 2 matches coming up that will all take place next week. A bunch more reaction videos from JTH. I bet you're all excited. But everybody probably thinks that there's going to be 4 reactions next week. No! There's going to be 5 reactions next week because it's been announced that there's going to be a big Monday Schmoedown as well, featuring the kids from It, as they hinted at, and I believe in the Wolves of Steel match. Yeah, so that was the one from 2 days ago after this recording, but for most people it was yesterday. So that's going to be very interesting. I don't know how the fan reaction league is going to work with that. I have not asked. I probably will ask at some point within the next day. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what comes of that. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts. Like, comment, share, subscribe on my videos, just like on their videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at WWJTH1. You can join Joey Ward's official fan reaction league. You can join the Wrestling Trivia Schmoedown. I will have all the links in the description, just so you know. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to do it for this somber edition of JTH Reacts. Until next time, I'm your host JTH saying until next time, thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.